Hello, everyone. What I have for you today is a voiceover for one of my games against Nami in the Treasure Cup. Um, I obviously was not expecting to see this leader at all. I think it was 5-1, 5-2 ish when I played against him. So he was a good, decent player. He actually opened like pretty much the god hand you want to see against Enel. He won the dice roll, so he's going second. And I'll just talk you through some of my thoughts when I'm playing against Nami today, because I know it's a very hard matchup, probably the hardest matchup for our deck. Yeah, did manage to sneak a win at the end somehow. But yeah, let's get into it.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay. For one done, I play Nami. For one done, I play Nami. That's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, double Nami. There's not a single card in my deck
Draw for
that I
turn.
can clear this on 3 Dawn.
You have no Dono.
Um,
No,
here he has no Dawn up.
Let's go 6k lead.
Yeah, so I thought about just swinging my full 8 at him. So he 100% takes a life. On second thought, I'm fine with him taking a life, but I'm even better if he gives me a 2 out of his hand. So I um, swung for 6 instead. Um, he did end up taking it, which is a little
Six.
unfortunate.
six. Okay, all right. Um. Okay, so six. I take life, and not trigger.
Pass turn.
Okay. Can I draw?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna see how disgusting this actually
Okay,
is.
so 1K to your leader.
Yeah. Search.
Let's go. Let's have fun. Okay, I take Impet on the Storm.
Yeah, because he grabbed all
Yeah,
stars,
sure.
I kind of know that first search is dead.
Thank you,
Yeah, you
thank
can see
you.
me slam my head against the
Uh-huh.
wall, against
Sure.
the table, depressed. But the bottom few cards of his deck
And
is
so aggressive, as you can see.
all minions or monsters and bricks.
Um.
Oh, I just realized you can maybe hear some music in the background of this
Okay, can you
recording
hear?
actually.
Yeah.
Sometimes, um, if you listen close, you might be able to tell the song. When I play Treasure Cup, I play on this table and I play music from this computer here.
Okay, so okay, I have a
Yeah,
magic trick for you.
yeah. So second search, he picks up.
I'm gonna
Um,
kill myself.
yeah, so he picks up the gavel.
Okay.
Yeah, he picks up the gavel, which if he uses it early, it's really good for me because I don't want him to have it late game. So I like when first go to swing, I'm hoping that he uses it early so I can bait it out.
Okay, okay, and then and for two done, a
Two.
magic trick.
Poodle.
No, 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 no. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Uh-huh.
Um, okay, so that's the main version of Nami and Holder. Um, okay, so that's fine. And okay, I have one done open, and I end my turn on this.
Yeah. Look at this board. Like I saw this board as like, oh yeah, I've lost.
Let's go 5 into Anami.
He should actually block here. If it were me, I would
You
block.
go five on Nami.
Yeah. The rest of Nami.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes,
to
yes.
cover it. Rest Nami so he doesn't take a life.
Yes.
Um,
I don't want to swing into him too early. Um,
okay,
yeah, he should block here because he knows I'm gonna pop
I'll
him with
play
5 Dawn.
my Nami. Discard a 0 cost to pop a one of your Nami.
All of my hand is basically 2Ks and events.
my least favorite.
Yeah, your least favorite Nami.
Yes.
And I'll pass turn.
Okay. Can I draw one?
Yeah.
Oh, bro. Oh, bro. For one.
Like this is like God hand you want to see against Enel.
Oh, so
Like
I
if he
see.
had blocked, he would
Yeah,
have 3 searches this
I
turn,
was saying
like
to
2 searches.
myself, and that will be
Stacking.
the video of the year. So
Leave a
one
comment,
done.
see if he's cheating.
Uh-huh.
There's no way this is
Attends,
God hand.
searching.
Just assume I'm not going to counter. Just search.
And I take. Okay. Okay. So I take this one. So sorry, I take snake dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, snake dance. It means that every time he plays out a Kaya from here on out, or like a what's
Um,
the Granny Gion, the Amazon Lily searcher, I need to be very careful. I want to pop the body
okay,
first,
so I have
or just not give him an opportunity to bounce back. Anything else to give him more advantage.
so for 3 done, I play Sandy's Pilaf and I draw two.
Yep.
Yep, one Pilaf.
And that's your turn.
Yeah, I'm
5k
on
to
7 on.
the rest of Nami.
You're gonna see I have nothing to play this turn at all.
5k to Wasted Nami. Okay. Um, 5k to Wasted Nami. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, you have it.
I'll play a Frankie and pass.
Yeah, I
Okay.
have no Gadatsu to kill the
What's the
Nami.
Frankie do?
Play out a 2K. Just
It's a 2k
absolute
trigger
despair.
before 5 vanilla. That's a 2k.
Okay,
It has a it has a trigger to
then
play itself in life.
okay. So I draw for the turn.
Yep.
Yeah, Gadatsu here would be great, but it is what it is. Um,
Okay. So yes, 1k to your leader.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I take a white snake
Mhm.
yeah, this White Snake he used like it was really interesting how you use this White Snake actually. Um,
for 2 done. I play Boodle.
Mhm.
yeah, Beetle was really annoying.
And man, that's your turn.
Let's go
So
5.
so my draw for turn there, I remember this was Lucy. I'm going to my 9 on turn. Against Nami, I really, really want to establish a Lucy. I think establishing Lucy's or multiple Lucy's is how you actually win this matchup. I don't play Onami in my deck, so I cannot do like the line of like Onami, give something banish, swing, put Katakuri into life, and then swing a Lucy it back. So I cannot actually do that line, which is really good against Nami. Um,
5k to the rest of Nami
this
again.
turn, the way I'm swinging this turn, to give context, is just how I kind of want to set up to play a Lucy. Obviously, I'm swinging base numbers at it because I'm not expecting him to completely counter out.
So I block. And on KO, I trash one.
Yep.
Yeah, one
I'll
Gabble
go
getting
5
trash is
to
really, really
Nami
good.
again.
5 to Nami again. Okay. 5 to Nami again. I block and I trash one.
Yeah.
I'll go 5 to Nami again.
So although I want to play out Lucy this turn, in the case that he has a lot of Dawn up, right? If he uses all of his Dawn to save this Nami from the last swing, I want a way to get rid of it, which I have a Yamto in my hand. It's not ideal. Ideally, he just lets it die for free, so I can establish a Lucy on board. Even though I'm floating 3 Dawn, I think it's completely fine. Um, but I just have a contingency plan, let's say, just in case he saves the Nami.
5 to Nami again. For 2 done,
White Snake.
I play White Snake
Yeah.
and I draw one.
In
Mhm.
this matchup, you do not want to use White Snake like that as Nami. You
For
absolutely want to save it for late game where I have a bunch of big
so
boards.
that's two.
Yep.
And I need another four. And I
Yep.
need four. Okay. So for 1 done, Desert Spada. So I look at three.
Look at that order, by the way. You always
Okay.
spot it
I
first
rearrange
so
the.
you can see what you draw off of the White Snake. And this is just terrible ordering from him. Like this matchup, to be honest, you kind of need your opponent to
Yeah.
misplay a little bit to win, or just get kind of lucky.
Uh,
You can see on the camera, I've given up. You
yes,
can
yes,
see me
yes,
just
yes.
scrolling through
And
like the chat to see
for
how everyone else that's playing this event is doing. Like,
there's too much on the deck.
like this is just a nightmare matchup. I can see he's playing it
Okay.
horribly,
So
but my hand is just so bad.
that's four. That's five. So that I'm at six, and
Yep.
you attack at five. And she has 1k for the whole turn, so she's
Yep.
at 2k.
Oh, Yamato Popper.
Yamato Popper.
Yep.
Yep, continues flying. Could not develop a
Pass turn.
Lucy, unfortunately.
Yes.
But he did lose both his blockers, so not developing a Lucy here is not too big of a deal.
I'm at 10 done,
Mhm.
and I
Uh,
draw one.
Also, I would probably say if he had just let the Nami die to the first swing with leader and kept both his Brodies on board, I would stop swinging just so he can float all his Dawn and waste resources. A lot of people say you should swing into Nami. I think that's
So his
completely
board is
incorrect.
2-2.
Second Pilaf, yet to middle Pilaf. Which I think swinging into Nami
All
is
right.
it's not good.
Um,
You're just giving them more Dawn efficiency. Like if they have something on board, they can bounce it back with White Snake,
no, no,
not
no.
White
So
Snake with
5k
Snake
to Nami.
Dance.
5k to Nami.
TK.
I actually let him take back the pass, but
Okay.
How many?
probably shouldn't have because it is a treasure cup. But
Donut fan?
Mm-hmm. A lot, right? Yeah.
7. 7. I have 7. I have 7
I'll
Dawn.
play
seven
an ace. I'll heal one, and then I'll pass to you.
seven non open, no point.
All right. So
Um,
I draw one.
no point
Yep.
swinging. I actually misplay here. This ace should not have healed purely for the reason that I have Lucy in hand. If I resolve Lucy twice, without the ace healing there, my future aces will have rush. I don't think I would ever get to a point where that would happen, but yeah, it is worth mentioning. Don't heal with ace is a bad idea.
I draw one and I pass to you.
Okay. I'll play an ace. I'll heal one. I'll pass.
Yeah, again, shouldn't be healing,
All right. I draw one.
but he did float ten
And I
on,
pass to
which
you.
is good for me, and he
All right.
floated another 10 on.
I'll pay six. I'll play Lucy, and I'll pass
Yeah,
to you.
so I established this Lucy because he's just floated 27 Dawn that he hasn't used across the past 3 turns. I'm thinking next turn is probably the turn I want to start swinging. The numbers work out really well for me because my board is now a leader, which is five, a five, seven, nine, and two tens. This is usually where I want to start swinging in this matchup. Once the Lucy gets on board, and it's about time I think he's gonna start putting out blockers as well this following turn.
Okay. So I draw one. For 3 Dawn, I place on this pilaf and I draw 2.
Top deck Pilaf. This
Top
is the
deck.
third Pilaf.
Yep.
And that's
He
a
did
draw.
not mill a single Pilaf.
Draw.
Like
Okay.
this guy actually just had the god hand against me.
Let's go 9k to your leader.
Yeah. So
Okay.
because he used on
Let's
this turn,
play this game, bro.
Yeah, time to start playing.
yeah, this guy was so cocky.
Yes. You say 9?
Yep, 9k to you.
9k. All right. Amazing. 9k. For
I
3
want to
Dawn,
start by swinging nines and
I draw
elevens
2. So I
usually.
draw 1.
Uh huh.
Yeah, because he white stakes, I'm gonna start swinging
For 1 Dawn,
tens and
I
twelves if I'm
play.
gonna swing.
I trash Imperial Star and I trash 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's both the cards that he grabbed turn
So
one.
I'm at 6k for the whole turn.
Yep.
That's the two cards he starts off the first Nami. You
10.
saw Kaya get milled, which is good.
10.
Yep.
Yeah.
10.
10.
So the
Okay.
counter out is 10 Dawn. He
So
either has to
10.
use Gavel or two
For
three
1
Dawn.
Dawn,
Gavel.
I
Yeah.
play Gavel again.
Yep.
So I trash Imperial Star and I trash 2.
Another.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
that's 10.
So I saw his trash here. He's just milled a Kaya, Apis, and two other characters. So he's been through his deck, so he should know every card in his deck at this point. Because the first search was grab Impel Down All Star, you kind of tell that the four cards are all monsters, and he just milled four, so he's absolutely cycled his deck by now.
I need 1k counter now.
Yep.
For 1k counter, I give you my big boy Zeph.
What does that do?
That's for the mirror match. That's for
Oh, it's like
for
every time
1k counter.
if I use a blocker or something, it mills or something like that, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Just
I did not know what that Zef
if
did.
you use a blocker or event, I mill 4 from the
Oh,
deck.
okay. I see. Yeah.
I thought people are still playing higher for the mirror,
Yes.
but
Continue.
yeah, that's a
10
little
again.
weird.
10 again.
So I actually swing with my ace here. Like I'm swinging with the aces instead of the Lucy. If he counters out of this one, I can swing small numbers with my leader and Nami. Um, if he doesn't counter out of this one, I can swing big numbers. But if I'm able to swing small numbers, I can develop a body on my field as well.
Amazing. Wonderful. 10, 10 again. So for 10 again, I will play uh, for 1 Usopp Super Bend and I trash.
Yep.
For 1 Usopp Super Bend and I trash.
Yep.
Mill the
And
Pilaf.
1k more.
and that's 10, so I need 1k counter
Yep.
for one Usopp Sutherland, and I trash.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So he countered out of this really inefficiently. I still have 10 on up, which means I can swing with um 7 with Lucy, no Don investment because he's 6k leader. I can swing 6 with leader and Nami and still develop a category. Not sure if I actually have a category in hand here, but it lets me develop a body. If he counters out of with like 1Ks or 2Ks, that's fine because his 1Ks or 2Ks drop mills for him for only 1 Don. So I'm very happy that he is countering if he does counter the 667.
All right. You have how many in hand?
How many in hand? I
Yeah.
have 5.
Yeah, like you just waste 3 cards to counter out of a 10, and then you're gonna have to take a 667. That feels so bad.
Let's go 6 to life.
Yep, swing Nami first. Avoid any
Okay,
weird triggers.
6 to life. I'm glad to take the life. No trigger.
6 to life again.
6 to life again. Okay. Uh, okay. Um, 6 to life. Don't be too cocky. I concur with Kaya.
Yep.
Yeah,
Six.
this was absolutely a misplay on his part. You never count like you should carry the counter in this matchup. I also think you should be kind of taking like life early and you just sit with a big hand so you have a lot of options in this matchup. Like if he had taken multiple swings this turn, he can sit with like multiple blockers up next turn because he has a lot left in his deck.
7 to life effect. Take a life.
7 to
Rest
life.
nothing. Yep.
Okay. So, how many?
7.
7? Okay. 7. 7, I take life. No trigger.
For 8, I'll play a category over this no effect, and then I'll pass to you.
Yes. Yes.
Pass turn.
Okay, alright. So I draw one.
Yep.
Um, okay. For one, I play Kaya.
Mhm.
So I draw two and I trash two.
This is where it's getting scary because I know he
I will
has
trash.
2 Kayas left.
I
He's
trash a love mellow, and I will trash snake dance.
Yeah,
Yep.
Snake Dance is useless. Mellow
Okay.
trashing is
Um,
a little sus this stage of the
for
game.
one, I play another Kaya.
Yeah,
So I draw two
that's all 4 Kayas on the deck.
and I trash two.
Yep.
So I will trash. I trash Apis, and I will trash snake dance. White snake. Sorry.
Yeah, White Snake is kind of useless now. You really want a White Snake for stake for last turn.
I play Marguerite and I draw one.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's tapped 5 down now, so he's running himself quite
I
thin.
need to count the deck with you.
Yep.
There is four cards.
Yeah, 4 left in deck.
Four. Oh.
Four.
Yep.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, like you said.
If he didn't counter with that Kaya, he would be down to 3.
All right. For two done, I play Boodle.
Yep.
Yeah, playing Budo when Lucy's on field. He did not know what Lucy did. To be
Okay,
clear.
three done open. All
Um,
right, amazing.
but even if that Budo did get to
Um,
mill, I believe he loses
and
this game anyway.
your board is 7, 10, 10, 9 in category.
8. Yep. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 10.
Okay, so your turn, please.
Draw.
3 down up, which means if he counters out of
Three
a
down up. I'm
9,
sure you have it. 9 at life.
yeah,
Using
if he
effect.
counters out of a
Take a
9,
life.
it means he cannot counter
Bodo.
for the rest of the game.
Uh,
You're the
okay,
blocker.
can you read me the effects of
Yep.
Lucci?
Yeah,
Lucy.
I'm just gonna skip the
6
Lucy
for
reading.
4 left.
Counter and I look at three.
Ooh.
My leader and you rest the Boodle.
Yes. Correct.
Okay, okay. So for one done, I play Desert Spada, so that's a 2k counter, and I look at three. Um, all right. No,
One card left in,
I know this
well,
is
4 cards left in deck.
and for two,
Mhm.
love mellow, so I draw one because I have two cards in hand.
Yep.
Yeah, I think his plan was like
Keep going.
to let the Budoma and put it on a draw to trash
No
one
Donna.
trigger.
Okay, do you know what? I just have to go for it anyway. For 5, I'll play Gadachi, KO your blocker.
This one?
Yeah, yeah. The Margaret 3
Okay,
cost.
I've just caught this. This is illegal. He only has 2 life. However, I could just swing out my board and like nothing would change, so it didn't really matter at this stage. I just wanted to pop it just in case. Um, there was something like he was playing some weird blue cards in his deck, but like Snake Dance, I think can bounce something back. Not too sure. Yeah, well, illegal. Misplay on me, but it does not change anything in this
8
game.
lead.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing
What do you
8,
say?
8, 9,
Yeah,
10, 10.
You said 8 lead?
yeah.
Also, I'm pretty sure I have a Nami in
No
my
trigger?
hand, which
8 lead.
does not make a difference.
No trigger.
Yeah, no draw 2 triggers means he loses,
You won.
unfortunately.
No way.
You won. You won.
Yeah, all bricks in his hand. Um, like I don't know what. Yeah, rush use up. I think the problem he had this game was using a lot of his gavels very early on. Um, I do think you should absolutely starve Nami. The biggest thing is that like you can play 100% correctly and still end up losing. It's a hard game, and it's like everything is a game of odds, right? You just have to. The difference between a good player and a bad player is kind of like a good player knows how to play to your best odds, even in like your terrible matchups. Um, Luckily, my opponent had like a very bricky hand, had some misplays along the way, which did let me win this matchup. Um, but yeah, hopefully this video helps. I had another Nami game last week that was posted. Um, Link here somewhere. Yeah. Hopefully this you guys learned something. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more voiceovers, let me know, and I'll hopefully might do some more with just more POV content. But this was a very interesting game. It was like a high level Nami player as well. So yeah, thought it was worth just commenting over. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. Bye.